I'm going to be making a silicone mould today. Have never done this before, so we're all learning together. I just thought I'd give it a go. This is the reverse mould of the shape that I want. So I'll be casting my silicone into this so that I get a silicone mould there sort of opposite to that. So lots of washing up liquid. And then just 100% silicone. I've gone with white just because probably look a bit better than the clear. Doesn't really matter. I think you can even just use whatever colour you want. They just match. Like they would stick together whether it was clear and white, whatever else you want. So just start pumping the silicone into the bucket. I initially thought about just cutting the whole tube in half and dropping it in, but I think part of the magic is the fact that there's more surface area of the silicone getting the activating from the washing up liquid. But I might just be making it up. So that's a whole tube, 300 grams. So I want to sort of wet the inside of the mould with the washing up liquidy water too. And I hope that it also doesn't stick to the timber and the core flute too much. So then I think what you do is you kind of just start gathering it all up. Feels awesome. And then you just gently kind of start creating a bit of a ball out of it. You kids want to have a go? And put your hands in here. So just hold it. Come on, just put your hands in here. Try not to keep your head in front of the camera. And just so gently sort of start to make a little bit of a ball out of it, like a snowball, but underwater. Stay underwater. Like a bit like a snowball. Keep it underwater, that's it. Pick up any more that's fallen down on the floor. So we're actually going to need more silicone. That's clearly not going to do enough. So keep working that. It's a bit of a ball, so we'll start packing it down. Not too tight though, I don't think. So if you now want to take that and start wet this again. And just sort of start squidging it into there. Mimi, can you zoom that in for me on that bit for me? Okay, now keep it under the water, keep it under the water. That's it. Right, now just gently start trying to push it in here for me. Stick it on top there, and then we'll just sort of work it in. And then try not to, oh yeah, it's not sticking to you, that's perfect, good. So push it down in the corners so it gets really nice down in those corners, nice and square. I'm going to put a bit more in that bucket. Keep your hands wet, put your hands back in the water for a bit. Try not to touch the new silicone because it'll still be sticky. Right, alright, now you can press the other stuff down again. No, this stuff. That's a good boy. Do one of you guys want to have a go? Yeah. Give it a couple of minutes and just let it start to settle. Getting down in those corners, are we, bud? You happy with that right down the corners? Alright, keep your hands wet. Alright, Amy, you can probably gently start gathering that all together now. Okay, let's just tip any excess water out. Does it feel like brains? Brains. I wonder if we're going to have enough. We still might need some more. Lucky Daddy's got loads of leftover bits of silicone in the house. How is that, girls?
Weird.
Weird?
It's like really squishy dough.
It's like dough, right, okay.
Yeah, but a lot less stiff.
A lot less doughy. Keep your hands nice and wet.
Just like put them together. So yeah.
Lots of hands in there now. Good job. Don't squish it too much because I think if you break the sort of seal, you end up with it all over your hands and it'll get sticky. Right, so can you collect it all up, okay? Is that going to be enough, or do we still need more?
We're gonna need some more.
All right. Okay, do you want to start working that in there? I might have to do a change over, kids. Over to clear. Okay, so gather up that. So this is a clear silicone. Can't see why it wouldn't work. Okay, so let's just hang on. I'm trying to make sure it's. Right, did we make sure we got it right down in the wood and everything? Okay. Awesome. Keeping our hands nice and wet. Let's see, try to keep it square. Okay. Awesome. So now have a nice clear layer. That's okay, so if we can sort of trail this off a bit, it means I have to cut less off afterwards. Alright, you happy with that? Let Daddy trail that off a little bit. Which fingers, buddy? Okay, you can turn that off now, Nathan.
Huh?
Alright, so that's sort of pretty flat. I'm going to give that a couple of days to dry and then we'll peel it all off and see how it looks. Alright, so it's been about 24 hours and I'm feeling a little bit impatient, so it's well, seems pretty hard. See how it goes. I've run a blade down the side here just to kind of try to separate it from the core flute a little bit, and this one actually is coming up all right this side. side might not have been wet enough. Oh no, it's going away. It's wet, but the silicone's cured. Oh, you can smell it. I wonder if it's not quite there. It smells quite that strong vinegary smell. Nice. Okay, so you can actually see the line there where I wonder if it's not going to work very well because there's a bit of a gap there. It's actually water coming out of that gap. Where's the joint between two pieces of silicone? I've taken those screws out of that block. This was the wooden block that we had inside it. Maybe we didn't have enough soap and water on it. Also, a lot of the stuff I saw talks about it being cold and soapy, cold and wet, whereas our water wasn't that cold. Being Australian summer, the water that comes out of the tap is actually relatively warm. I know, we're getting somewhere. Oh yeah, awesome. Right, that's the wooden block that was inside. Oh, look at that, it's released really well actually. Oh man, I'm excited. Oh, I can't believe that. Come on, you can go. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, you can do it. Just gently ease it off. Oh yeah, you can push it through from the underside actually. Because I can't remember how thick the underside was, but it was like 15 mil or 10 mil or something. Come on. Problem with this, I don't want to sort of take any chunks off the silicone because any gaps in the silicone will be gaps in every single block you make in the future. There's a little tiny bit in there that's sticking. Just look at that. A bit of a tidy up with the knife, but that should be a good sort of silicone mould. The bottom's not as thick as I was thinking. Maybe we didn't actually put enough, but you know, I could probably just lay another whole layer on there. There's no reason why not. So this block was 45 wide, 40 deep, 125 long. Which should work out well for sort of any of my knife scale material. Sort of, this is a nice piece of driftwood, so that's pretty much perfect to be able to lay that in there like that, and then pour the resin material in afterwards. Stick it in the vacuum chamber, suck all the air out of it. Cool. That's that. If you like my video, please go and have a look at my other videos and subscribe. Thanks. Have a great day.